Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna talk to you about scoring that job or whatnot. You know, it seems kind of ironic since how I almost just botched my interview today. P.S. This game right here is for when I used to have love for the game. You know, when I used to actually have some fun playing it, so on and so forth. It's kind of went downhill as of late, so it's it's not one of my best games score wise or anything else. Well, I did have fun back in the day playing this. Anyway, real quick is a lot of people when they go to the interviews and stuff, they get nervous, clam up, so on and so forth. I myself have this, problem every now and then as well. And best advice I've gotten on it is just to be yourself, do your thing. If they don't like you for who you are and don't see you as a fit to a job on that note, then what you supposed to do? Maybe you ain't meant for it and try again somewhere else. You know, you'll get 100 no's where you get yes. People always be telling me that, so keep that in mind and just try to be enthusiastic about it and run down on that. It's one of my hardest things to be enthusiastic. You guys have probably seen this through some of my videos and everything else. I can barely even have enthusiasm here in my commentaries and whatnot. So that's something I pretty much strive on and work for all the time. I mean, when I'm actually playing the game and everything, yeah, I get that enthusiasm and that competitiveness just belting through my veins. So much of it I don't know what to do with, you know. Um, all in all, though, it's kind of harder for me once I get out there in that force, and I know those people have that word over me and everything else, and if I don't appease to them, then I don't earn it, you know. But it's always been something I've been working on, still working on today, and that's pretty much my only thing I ever seen to have a drawback in. But that's one of those things that's a real big hit or miss, to where if you don't get it enough in there, then you're done. There ain't no questions about it. So that's a little rough here and there. But another thing, I'm just gonna skip up on that and my downfalls and let you know on some of my strengths and where I get it. A lot of the times when I go in there, I have perfect posture and I don't know, I've received a lot of compliments on my posture itself, you know, sitting there back straight, hands in my lap or whatever, you know, however it's comfortable but not too awkward and so forth. That guy wouldn't pick up my care packages. I don't know his deal. I kept throwing them to him, but you know, I get a lot of people giving me props for that. And another thing is this is always the case whenever they ask if I have any questions for them. It's been my thing. I learned this a while back is to ask, what could I have done better? Today, if I did not ask that question by what dude said, I would not have gotten in for the second interview, or not meaning that that second interview is gonna, you know, acquire me that job because, well, this guy ain't even the one who gives me a second interview, so on and so forth. But if I did not ask that question, I would not even be in the running, and I would not even be as far as I am, because he was sitting there already, you know, ready to let me go, everything else, shake my hand, call it a good day, or, you know, a day, regardless, and so on and so forth. Somebody else came in, they was talking to him, had him kind of crossed off to where he had to go do something else real quick, and I went ahead and answered that question, and that's when he started stalling out on some time and stuff and talking to me on some other notes and whatnot, and actually went from the point of he'll give me a call and stuff, you know, review the stuff, blase blase, which is just this, you know, get out of here, we're done, whatever, yeah, you guys know how it is. But he changed it up and he actually gave me a date and everything to come back in time and whatnot, you know, and gave me the website for the job to actually go and look and do some more reviewing and reference style stuff on it. Some gathering information, which this job right here is a sales job, which isn't my motif, you know, it's not really my deal, but I need something right now because I have a baby coming and all, so that's that, you know. Um, I don't really know how much time is left in this video, so, I'm about halfway through. I got plenty of time to talk. So another good point is on the resumes. First thing when I walked in and the lady took my resume up, she she just loved it. You know, she went to school and she was doing resumes, had classes and everything. She said that so many good things about it, but the only bad thing she said come to the end of it all. I mean, this is after plenty of good talk. Is that I had it to where my references say available upon request, and she didn't like that factor. She said that's what they're teaching all the people nowadays and everything else still, but that's kind of like 5 years back or whatever. You know, they need to sit there and fix up their things they're teaching the people and everything, because some of the people out now, like the job stores and everything, are still teaching that to people, and they don't like that. They want to have at least like 1, 2 references down there, you know, and then if they want more, then they can ask for more, so on and so forth. But, you know, they want to have that resume be clear and concise, you know, but not too lengthy and wordy. Just one page, they can open it up, get a quick overview of who you are, and move on from there, you know. That's kind of simple of it, but you know, you should understand this and know this before you go out there and start building up your resume and everything. You got about 2 pages. Half the time they don't even want to look at the second page. They'll go over the first page and take what from there. I mean, if the first page is like immaculate, they might go to the second page, but they would prefer not in just a general view. Just the general feel and aspect of the day, you know, that's not something they look forward to, is going through all this extra paperwork. Another thing is when it says business attire, some people go a little overboard with the ties and the jackets, the blazers, or whatever else. I personally like to do that. Sometimes I don't. It depends. Normally I ask people's opinion. A lot of times they're like, no, don't go with the blazer, don't wear the jacket, so on and so forth. And I go, okay. Sometimes I still do, sometimes I don't. You know, it just depends on how I'm feeling and everything else. Ooh, one of my favorite tools. Yeah. But something that I seem to forget to do when I don't put on a jacket or blazer or tie and, you know, go all out, and I just put on some like nice dress pants or khakis or whatever it is, you know, and a dress shirt like I'm going to church or something. I forget to, you know, pull the whole business attire together and actually tuck in that shirt, because that's part of it, whether you like it or not. That's something I forgot to do today even. Is tucking that shirt. I mean, I have my shirt ironed up all nice because of my peoples, and I'm not so good with the iron, but you know, they had it ironed up all nice for me and everything else. It was straight legit, and then I didn't have it tucked in. And that's another thing. Like, this dude talk, I don't want to say like, you know, ghetto or gangster or whatever, but he had that whole urban, yeah, you know, just that style of voice there, you know, those was his words, that was his, man, I can't even describe this right now, I'm kind of lost in my words, kind of been happening to me a lot lately, but that's the way he pulled himself, you know, this whole do you thing, and, some of his slang and stuff he had in there, and then he told me, like, some stuff like straightforward, like you would not expect a business person to do, but I guess this is when he was trying to look out for me and be cool and be like, this is, you know, how you gotta be. Sometimes you just gotta open up if that's where it is, and when you get more in the general set and feel yourself more on this, then it helps. So basically, all in all, what I got for you guys is run your business attire, make sure you're nice and prep, you know, prim and proper, get your face all clean, and get your, well, for the dudes, get your face all clean, get your shirt tucked in. Make sure your resume is not too long, but clear and concise, to the point, you know, keep your information all good and everything. Make sure you leave them references on there, regardless what people say. I mean, go check up on it if you got it, if you don't believe me. It's best that we able to be enthusiastic and everything else. That's a hard thing for me, so I can't necessarily tell you have to run that 100% do well. But that's where it's at. If you can run that, it will definitely help you out. And always, when they ask, if you got any questions, ask them, what could you have done better? Because everyone seems to be like ecstatic when I do that. That seems to be every interviewer's favorite thing to hear from me. I mean, they shine up or whatever else, and it sometimes flips the tide 100% like it did today. So that's my main word I got for you all. Hope you enjoy watching the game and didn't get too annoyed to listen to me sit here and run my lips about scoring a job that I don't even got right now. But trust me, I scored plenty in my day. Just move a lot and lose them. So that's my word. Tongue Legacy out.